Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more No Man's Sky Next gameplay. Picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode. Trying to build up a little bit of a base here, because doing so is going to give us a couple of side missions to do that are going to unlock a bunch of blueprints for us. So that's where we're at right now. Well, where we're at right now is trying to just sit out this storm that just rolled in here. But you can see there's our little starter base down there. We've got a single room going and some portable equipment set up. And our mission is to hire a base overseer from a space station. So that's what we're trying to get done right now. And let's see, is there anything we need to do while we're here? Anything we need to sell out of our inventory? No, we're doing okay. Well, we got some pearls. Let's sell these pearls as long as we're here. And then we'll zip on up to the space station and try to hire us an overseer for our base. So that was in our ship inventory, I think. Was it? Was it? No. Where were the pearls? There they are. Alright, receive some units. And the storm is clearing. Hello. How you doing, guys? See you later. And there's our little mini base, little starter base getting going down there. But for now, let's jump in the Cougar's Claw 2 and get up to the space station. Try to hire ourselves an overseer. Space station, here we come. So how you been, everybody? I know it's been a while. I apologize. Bit of a delay in getting my next round of footage out. But you understand, these things happen. It's good to be back in space with you, though. Going to check out our potential overseer recruit. We'll ask him about his past experiences, what he thinks would make him a good overseer for us, what are his aspirations as overseer, what kind of experience has he had that would make him a good overseer for our base, and what would he say are his best overseer qualities, and what would he say are his qualities that he needs working on to become an even better overseer. So I just made all that stuff up. We're not actually going to be asking him any of that stuff. Fleet jumping in here. Hey there, good looking fleet. Oh, that's a nice looking fleet. Do we have any money? We've got $3.5 million. We could probably be looking at expanding our own fleet, but that will come after we talk to our potential overseer recruit. Hello, space station. I know, it's nice to see you too. I've missed you. I got something else I want to show you later. I could have done it when we were back down on the planet, but I've finally figured out why I'm not able to do that boost jump as well on this save as I am on the other one. I'll explain that to you later. For now, let us meet our overseer recruit, Navigator Iger. Hello, Navigator Iger. Is it really you? Forgive me, I've been searching for such a long time. I am contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry, everything was paid for a long time ago. It's all quite above board. As the stranger speaks, a smell assaults me, a pheromone infesting my brain, giving me memories of places I'd never visited, of actions I never took, of myself in a mirror, aged and alone, of this Gek cradling its fallen brethren, of a bargain made many years from now, a contract signed across the cosmos. The vision ends, and the Overseer remains. The Overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal to get started. Hire the Construction Overseer. There is something compelling about this, Gek. They shall feel at home in my home. Sounds good. Navigator Iger says, I will be at my station before you know it. See you soon, friend. Yeah, I'm excited too. I'll do a little dance with you. Yeah, alright. Okay, that's done. Alright, while we're here, anything cool I should be doing or checking out? We've been to this station many times. I don't think there's going to be anything new or exciting for us here. There's a giant multi-tool that I'm not interested in. I think we've talked to this guy a few times already, but let's just check back in with him, see if there's anything great that we want to pick up from him right now. Warrior offers me blueprints. Let's check. I want to check the upgrade modules is what I'm interested in, because there's a C-class movement module, there's an A-class life support module, and that's about it. I don't see anything else here that really interests me, so let's move on. Alright. Hello. Oh, yeah, a bunch of nice looking ships coming in. Oh, I like that. That's a cool looking ship. Mine's cooler though. Look at that beauty. Alright, let's go. And lift off. Alright, right back down to advance this storyline, which would put us back this way. Go, pulse engine offline since base station proximity, and now we should be able to do it. So, what I discovered was the difference between the other game that I'm playing with right now, the other save I'm playing, and this save, is that in the other save, I have a pistol style multi-tool. In this save, I have a rifle style multi-tool. So, you cannot really do that boost jump with the rifle the same way that you can with the pistol version. There are different animations that go along with your melee attack when you have a pistol versus a rifle. And the one with the pistol kind of pushes you forward a little bit when you do the melee attack. The one with the rifle doesn't. Oh, Ancient Ruin. We weren't heading for the Ancient Ruin. I'm sorry, I got distracted and now we're totally off course. Try to fix this without slowing down too much. No, I'm gonna have to slow down. My bad. But we'll be there in 2 seconds. Okay. Slowing way down now. I'm not regretting building my base on this frozen world. I like it here, even if it is a bit frozen. Plus, you got this nice little landing pad built in. It's not really built in. So, that's your melee animation. And it almost backs you up a little bit, see? And so when you do it and then do the boost, you don't get that forward boost. And now let me quickly show you a little bit of footage from me doing it with the pistol. See, so that explains why I'm not able to do the boost jump now. And I will actually look to changing my multi-tool to a pistol multi-tool at some point because it makes such a difference having that boost jump available to you. Alright, Navigator Iger, welcome to our base. You have so much to learn, so much to see, and this place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass and let starlight flood into our jolly home. I'd love some glass, thank you. I learned how to make glass from frost crystal, which I'll bet we can find a lot of on this planet. That's good. Everything pours through glass in the end, but there's time enough for that. There are other things we have to do. If you prepare chromatic metal, I will use it to calibrate a science terminal suitable for a Korvax entity. Sounds good. The Korvax have suffered terribly at the hands of my people. Be kind to them, I beg of you. I will. I found my way to the stars and met these people. These Korvax, these Gek, these Vy'keen, all with their own stories. But though their empires have fallen and their structures have crumbled into the earth, this base remains immaculate, free of dust and decay. It is as if it was made for me. The Overseer asked me to gather chromatic metal in preparation for the recruitment of a Korvax scientist. I can do that easily. Navigator Iger is already making themselves useful. A science terminal, a new Korvax guest, and all for just a handful of chromatic metal. Do I have enough chromatic metal on me? How much do I need? Press P. I will do that. Expanding the base. I already have the chromatic metal that I need, so I can just return to Navigator Iger. Navigator Iger, I brought you the chromatic metal. There you are again, traveler. I'm sure you have the required metals this time. The Overseer speaks strangely, implying that we performed this encounter before. I have no memory of such meetings. I ask who paid them for this service they are performing for me. They laugh and claim that my child did many years from now. I do not know what they are talking about. The Overseer asked me for the chromatic metal. I will give it to him. Perfect, friend. I knew you would succeed. Just what I need to finish the science terminal plans. New building part, learned science terminal. I need chromatic metal and magnetized ferrite to build it. I have what I need to build it. We have littered the universe in our greed, traveler. This planet is no exception, but there is much that can be done with litter. Make your way to an abandoned structure and harvest the data from their terminals. I shall use it to fashion us plans for a storage container. Great. Navigator Iger is reflective for a Gek. They almost seem to regret the greed that characterizes their people. They wish to make something new from the remains of the old. Whatever their motive, the Overseer claims I will find storage container blueprint in a nearby structure. Great. We'll go check that out. You won't regret it, friend. I've marked a site that seems to be ripe for exploitation. Terrific. Now, I could build that science terminal right now.
Navigational data received.
Do I want to build it right now? Do I want to build it in here? I just want to remember which way this is oriented here. Alright, so I could build right off that direction. I kind of want to expand this. I guess we could put everything in this first room here. Shall we? Alright, let's try that. So let's go to our build menu. Not that. Structures. Basic component structures. Equipment. That's what I want. Portable technology. Specialist terminals. That's what I want. And this is a construction terminal, which we don't need. This is our science terminal. And it's not letting me build here. Maybe only one terminal per room. That actually kind of makes sense. Specialist terminals limited to one per room. Okay, that's what it said. Alright, that's fine. So, we need to build another room. So, let's go back a bit. Go to the structures. Oh, we only have the one structure right now. I have to do some more blueprint unlocking before we can build, like, hallways and stuff. So, let's go to our blueprint analyzer. Do we have blueprints to research here? We have only one salvage tech, so we're not going to be able to do much here. There's the straight corridor. We need 5 salvage tech to learn that, so we need to be focusing on picking up salvage tech. Before we take off in our spaceship, let's just see, do there happen to be any buried modules right around here that we could go grab? No. No. And no. Alright. Fine. We can make it work without them. Yep. It's not that cold, don't worry. Whoa, I didn't let my jump jets recharge. La-di-da, la-di-da. I probably could have made it all the way up. But let's let them recharge and do this in 2 steps. Okay. Where's my ship over there? Hi, fellas. Traveler, we've spoken already, right? Traveler Horotusi. Ask where they came from. 100 nanites. That seems like a good deal. Let's do that. Traveler Horotusi offers direction to a place of interest. An anomalous subspace signal has been detected at an ancient ruin. We're going to have to check that out. Unknown grave off planet. We definitely want to check that out. Okay. But for now, we're going to check out the abandoned facility that our overseer wants us to look at. Which is over this way. How far, you ask? I don't know. Let's find out. Only 20 seconds away. Isn't it lovely here in the morning? It is. Hello, abandoned terminal. Is the door open? It looked like the door was open. Yep, door's busted open. Oh, we got some eggs here. Now, the last update, they nerfed the value of the rewards you get out of these eggs, and they made the biological horrors even tougher. So really not as valuable as they used to be, more dangerous to get, and not as valuable. It kind of makes you rethink whether farming those is such a great idea. Let's learn a word from the encyclopedia here. Learned the Viking word for allegiance. That's good. I am a linguist. I have learned 50 words. And we'll come back and get the thing that we're here to get in just a second. Let's see what's in this other room. Bad thing up on the ceiling there. There's no way around it. We're going to have to get hit by it to get in this room. Yep. Ammunition. Ammunition. More ammo we don't really need. We can transfer some of this stuff to our starship, that's for sure. How about... got too much pyrite. Way too much carbon. I should have put some of that carbon in to cook while we were there. Well, we've only got a little bit of ferrite dust. I don't want to get rid of that. Salvage tech can go in the starship for now. Navigation data can go in the starship for now. Oxygen capsule can go to recharge my life support. And now we have plenty of room in our inventory. Yes, and thank everyone for the tips as far as managing my inventory better. I think I was kind of marginally aware that the ship inventory held more of certain things, like you can fit 500 materials in there versus 250 in your personal inventory. So I'll try to be making better use of that going forward. Thank you for that info. For now, let's just send this right up to the freighter. We have no use for it. User identified terminal active, accessing schematics. The place the Overseer has led me to has long since fallen into disrepair. Its panels are buried beneath the same oily, pulsating fauna that I have seen before in long abandoned buildings. The air is fetid and damp. I power up the terminal with little hope of success, but to my surprise, it buzzes noisily and springs to life. We'll analyze the schematics we get out of there. My Overseer's intuition has served me well so far. I shall have to trust that these schematics contain the required data. Great. So I guess we will, once we bring these back to the Overseer, he will explain to us what their significance is. Shall we? We spent a lot of time farming these in the last episode. I'm not going to do it with you now. Let's just grab one and get out of here if we can. Oh, they come out even faster now. But we're not sticking around. See you guys. Alright, right back to our base. Yeah, so these things used to be worth what, like 300 or 600,000? No. Well, it seems about right. Anyway, they are worth less now than they used to be. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, bad driving, my friend. That was some bad driving. How embarrassing. Ah, we should have looked around there for buried blueprint technology. Crap. My bad. Navigator Iger, I'm back. I'm back. So glad, friend. I will extract the storage blueprint as soon as I have the data. It's good to see the Gek is so invested. They are clearly happy to see me energized for the task at hand. I'll give him the data. Here is your blueprint as promised. A trivial task. Their code was just sitting there to be manipulated. I have learned how to build storage containers out of magnetized ferrite and sodium. Now then, do you think, friend, that we should put that science terminal to use? Fill our home with the clicks and lights of the Korvax? It would be so lovely. The Overseer feels the base would benefit from a Korvax scientist. They would like to see good use made of the blueprint they worked so hard on. Yes, I think that sounds like a good idea. I'm so glad we had this chat, friend. Me too, Navigator Iger. But for now, let us throw some of this excess carbon. First we'll throw it in as fuel, and then we'll throw it in here to get some of it cooking. Let's cook up all that carbon into condensed carbon. And now we have to hire a scientist, but that is going to happen off planet, I think, right? That may even be in another sector. What we really need to do, because we're not going to be able to get that going, put that scientist to work until we expand our base a little, which means we're going to need some blueprint tech. And I'm not seeing any around here at all. An ancient ruin 3 hours away. Why don't we go check out that ancient ruin? It's possible that we've been there already, but that at least gives us a starting point to start looking around for more blueprint tech. Let's make sure that, yeah, we've got the right mission up. Expanding the base, staff available to hire in space stations. It's not giving us an actual marker for it, but we still have a mission to kill predators, and we have a mission to collect selenium. So we got to keep those in mind as we go along. Hey, we have a fleet ready to go. We just haven't plotted an expedition for it yet. I think that's because we didn't have the freighter fuel that we needed. And we still don't, as far as I know, right? Have the recipe for freighter fuel? No, we don't. We're going to have to pick that up from somebody at some point. I'm not sure. It happened automatically in the other game I'm playing, so I didn't really notice when it took place. Let's see if we can make it all the way up on one charge. It's going to be close. Oh, God, no. There we go. All right, let's go check out this. Let's go check out this this ancient ruin here. Ancient ruin, arrive in 43 minutes. That's the one we were looking at, right? There's nothing else on this planet that we want to check out? Nope, that's it. All right. So 6 minutes of flying time this way. Let's get up into orbit. Make this trip a bit shorter. And we're there. Now, some of these markers go away after you visit them, and some of them don't. I'm not really sure what the difference is between the ones that go away and the ones that don't. But I kind of wish they would all go away once you visited a place. Oh yeah, I think we've been here multiple times, haven't we? We have. We've been here multiple times. Let's just fly around for a minute, see if there's anything else nearby. that would give us reason to set down and start looking around for blueprint. Buried blueprint tech. Not seeing any markers for any buildings or anything. Well, we're definitely not going to find selenium on this planet. That's only found on hot planets, charred planets. But here's a place to set down, at least. Oh, great. This is a good place to set down because these little habitats have stuff that you can buy in them. They usually have vendors here. Hello. Hi, guys. Just stopping by. Ravana's angle generator. That's a 1.5 million units with 21 slots. It's a B class. Ours is a C class with 17 slots, so this is obviously better. But I'm going to be looking out for a pistol, is what I really want. Hi, buddy. Gra Antilopa. Though the alien is intimidating, they appear to be asking for my help. I've got 2 outstanding missions right now. I'm not really in the market for another mission, so I'm going to decline his offer to help out. And let's see if this guy has anything interesting to offer us. Hi, tech merchant. Yep, let's see. Can we purchase anything cool from you? A hermetic seal, tech modules, salt refractors, nitrogen salt, sodium diode, salvage tech. Now, this is the kind of stuff we need for the blueprints, but it's kind of expensive and it's not that hard to find. So, all right. So, nope. But how about new blueprints from you? Anything cool we can learn? Nope. Nope. Not really. All right. Well, that wasn't a total waste because we can get some nanites and increase our standing with the Viking by checking out that research specimen. And now let's do what we're really here to do, which is scan for buried. There's one right there. 241 away. A bunch of frostwort, which would probably give us the stuff we need to make glass. Cargo drop. Cargo drop inside. Alien artifact. Not a lot of blueprint tech lying around here. Just the one as far as I can see, but we'll get there and then see if there are more that we can find there. Dihydrogen. What's our dihydrogen situation? We've got 130. Could use more. Dihydrogen, it turns out, is really useful later because I think dihydrogen is actually what you need to make the freighter fuel. And you need a lot of it. You need like 250 for a moderate-sized container of frigate fuel. Got a little something going on there, but let's check out this module first. Alright, that gave us 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. I now have enough to research that corridor at least. Nice little cargo drop for us. Alright, any more buried tech? No. Another cargo drop over there. Oop, there's some up there. And some more over there. Alright. 2 more within sight here. The one up there is going to be a little tricky to get to. We're going to have to dig our way up there. Should we get the one that's on the ground first? No, let's go up there and get that one first. Wow, this is going to be tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. Okay. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. This is some weirdness happening here. Ah! Stop it. Come on. Oh, am I out of fuel? I'm out of fuel on the terrain manipulator. No, I'm not. Ah, stop it! Oh my gosh. Stop. There we go. Whoa! Yes, you can laugh. Go ahead, laugh. Go ahead. It's fine. Ah, finally. Hello. Now, where's that? Oh, look. I could have walked up here. Could I have walked up here? Ah, doof. Every once in a while, you'll find one of these with 2 of those modules in it, which is great. Storm coming. Where was the other one? We may have to go back down to see, figure out where that other one was. And the storm's coming. Yeah, I know. Get back over to where we started. See if I can find that other one. It's kind of right underneath us. What's that? A humming egg. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Let's go back down. Whoa, it's really cold. I know. We got plenty of sodium. We can recharge our hazmat protection if we need to. Yep, we're gonna need to.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Nope, not anymore. Fine now. But we're gonna need to get back to a little bit of protection here until the storm passes. Hello, Sentinel. Just pass it. You guys don't have any cocoa, do you? Do you have a little cocoa or tea? He doesn't have any tea. It's fine. We didn't want your tea anyway. Viking tea. It's not very good. Trust me. Yeah, storm's almost over. Not for long, I promise. Like I said. Alright, we had plenty of... You know what we're going to need to expand our base is pure ferrite. So we may do a little pure ferrite mining as long as we're here. It's all around us. Alright, cool. Now you are ferrite dust, but you are pure ferrite. Oops, and the bolt caster won't do dick. A mining we will go. A mining we will go. I ho the miney-o, a mining we will go. Give me your ferrite. Oh, thank you. Give me more ferrite. We'll just do a couple of these. But yeah, each one of those big structures, those metal structures at the base, requires like 300 of the pure ferrite. How about just one? Let's see, how many do we have? How much do we have now? We only have 160, so let's keep going. I know, it's fascinating watching me point this thing at the rock. Like you had anything better to do today. Oh, it's another big one. What's that? Is that for a ferrite too? Yeah. Okay. And this will be it, I promise. This will be the last one. Now to gather the things that you need to make glass, is that these plants here on our left? I don't think you can... Frost crystal, but you need hazmat gauntlets to harvest them. And we had hazmat gauntlets at some point. And now we no longer do. I'm going to have to build... Oh, I actually have everything I need to build them right now, so why don't we do that? I have 2 more pieces of tech here that I should be installing. I need a salt refractor to build the rocket boots, and an oxygen filter to build the oxygen recycler. We'll keep our eye out for those. Oh, but now I can be harvesting these, except that my inventory is full with lots of stuff I don't need. Sodium nitrate, sodium, copper, 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 lots of copper, dihydrogen larval cores. I can go in and sell that larval core. Got too much pure ferrite now. Let's see, how well do these frost crystals stack? Let's pick up as many of these as we can before our inventory is full again. Well, this is a lot easier than mining, isn't it? Just picking them like this? This is great. We'll be able to make a bunch of glass now. Wow, this is easy. Too easy, Sergeant. Alright, that'll probably be it, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go. I wonder, maybe we'll be able to buy a salt refractor in here? Was that one of the things that that guy was offering for sale? I think it was. Excuse me, sir. Did you have a salt refractor that you could sell us? Well, first, yes, let's see. Hermetic, there's a salt refractor, only 34,000. It's a little expensive, but we need it. I have no room for it in my inventory right now. Let me go sell. Oh, I guess I probably could have sold to him, but I'm here now. So let us sell off this projectile ammo and the larval core. And I guess that's it. Yeah. Alright, that's all we have to sell right now. Let's get our salt refractor. Just one, please. Thank you. Oh, and we needed an oxygen filter, but look, this guy's gouging me. It's 46% more expensive. No, that's not right. That's cheap. Alright, I'll take it. Cool. Now, go to the suit and install my oxygen recycler for more life support. And we will need tritium, which is probably out in the starship. Do you have tritium on you, starship? Yep, plenty of it. So now let's make our rocket boots. Great. Alright, we're upgrading. We're upgrading. That is going to give us a lot more boost. And away we go. All right, so our mission is to go find a guy. I guess we're gonna need to go to a Korvax system to find a Korvax to staff our building, which is kind of a pain, but maybe we can use the teleporter. Oh, I haven't built a teleporter back at base yet. I could have and should have. Pulse engine offline, and we just used up a bunch of tritium. But we still have some. Okay. Oh, and we need to build our fleet command room on board our freighter so that we can send our or did we build one already? Maybe we already built one already. I don't know. But let's pick up a little bit more tritium as long as we're out here. And we'll also be getting silver and gold from this probably too. Yeah. And what about from you, big boy? You would give me silver. I'd like to find a big one of these that gives me gold. But we'll take the silver for now. That's gold. And this, ooh, I think gives you platinum. Wow, that was cool. Yeah, I think we just picked up a bunch of platinum. Maybe gold. I didn't see any platinum listed in the upper right-hand corner there. Alright, this is enough. Let's just check out that one big one over there, see what that's offering. Silver. Okay, enough of this. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be able to find that Korvax scientist in this system. Probably going to have to go somewhere else. But I would like to get our fleet built up and active so that it's doing missions as we go along. Oh, you know what? We're flying right past Nada and Polo. What's our status with them? Let's check our log. They are... Oh, they want me to destroy starships, so... We gotta work on that. In the meantime... Where's our ship? There it is. Alright, so I have to... Okay, so I must have a fleet room already, because I have these two guys, and we were going to send them off on a mission, but we had no freighter fuel, and I wasn't able to build it, right? So, there's really no point in us being here, even. We're going to have to come back to our base, so if we were going to go to another system, we could just do it in the starship. Let's see. Does this tell us where we need to go? No. It shows us a path to travel, but it's not showing us where we need to be doing our mission here. Home base, journey start. Home base, capital ship, you are here. we want... Ah, now it wants us to build a science terminal before we go and hire the... No. Hire a base scientist. That's what we want. So give me a marker for how to do this, will you? Let's try the... Hold on. Learn how to construct microprocessors. This is our active mission. Back to the galaxy map. Let's see, now that we've got that mission selected, does it tell us where we need to go to hire this scientist? Apparently not. Maybe it will eventually. Maybe we just keep trundling along. Alright, let's go back to base then and expand it a little bit now that we've got the blueprints and the ferrite. So that was where... Boy, I got so many markers on the screen now. It's hard to remember what's what and where's where. What's where. Ugh. Guys, any kind of clue as to where my base is? Come on, there it is. Back through space. Yep, 26 seconds. Count it down with me, my friends. 21. 20. No, I don't want to go to the ancient ruin. I want to go to my base. 10 seconds. And yeah, if I see any bounties or anything, I'll definitely try to grab those, you know, for the starship kills. Okay. Stay here, Cougar's Claw. I'll be back. That was interesting. Alright, wait. Let's get the blueprints going. Blueprint research. I want the straight corridor. And now I have 4 left. Is there anything else? I could... Windows... How about windows? Cylindrical room frame. Not sure what that's about. Ladders, locked crates, wood frame stuff. Stuff that we can build, like a save point, I guess. Maybe sort of communications terminal, I think we want. Let's learn that. Is that like a trade terminal? Can you trade at a communications terminal? We'll find out. Let's build one and find out. Alright, that's it. We're out of blueprints. But we should be able to build what we need to build now. By going to structures. Yep. And there we go. There's a corridor. And then the cylindrical room, we need more pure ferrite for that. So, gotta go do a little mining. Just a little bit of mining. Who's gonna give me pure ferrite here? Yeah, we could cook up some ferrite dust, but I don't actually have much ferrite dust. Let's see if we can find something that'll give us pure ferrite right off the bat. Pure ferrite. Weapon charge depleted. Need carbon. I know. It's not that cold, don't worry. Oh, Sentinel's interested in me. Excuse me, Sentinel. Oh, do, 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 do. Bye. Pure fair. Such ferrite. You got the good stuff. You got the pure stuff. All right, one more. We should be okay. Yeah, I don't really like the looks of this multi-tool anyway. I'll be happy to change it out for a pistol if I can find one. Alright, how much good pure ferrite do we have now? 250 and 218. That should be more than enough. To throw another cylindrical room on here. Lots of dioxide. Just useless. That's useless. Alright. Structures, large room, cylindrical room. Should I be putting this on a foundation? Did we put the other one? We put the other one on a foundation, didn't we? It's alright. It seems like it'll still work. Okay. Now we've got a room in which to build our science terminal. Do we have what we need to build that? Equipment, storage, specialist terminals, science terminal, limit 1 per base. That's all we need. How about there? Great. Now we can bring a scientist here and put him to work. And recruit scientists in space stations within Corvax-controlled systems. So we have to find a Corvax-controlled system. In the meantime,
Technology
recharge that. Change this to... it's still selecting the correct thing. Hi, we haven't found a scientist yet. We're still looking. But he's just spacing out. Okay. Never mind. He's like meditating or something. We don't want to bother him. Alright. This is my... Nope, I don't want to do any of that stuff. Nope, that's okay, that's fine. Okay, so what are we doing now? What are we doing now? What are we doing now? We need more blueprints still. We need more pure ferrite eventually. Hey, I thought our rocket boots were going to help. That rocket boot upgrade didn't really do dick, did it? What was this rocket boot upgrade supposed to do? Advanced jump capabilities, allowing the user to take huge leaps with ease. Rapidly press space. Oh, that's why. I'm not... Wait a minute. What? That doesn't seem to help at all. What? Okay. Don't worry, I'll figure that out eventually. Rapidly press space. I don't know how that works. I don't know, that just seems like regular boot or jetpack operation to me. Alright, where are we going? What are we doing? I don't really have much of anything to do beyond look for predators and gather selenium as we try to make other stuff happen. It's the ancient ruin we've been to 100 times. Let's just fly around for a minute, see if we find anything cool to set down here. Look for blueprints. So we got to get to a Korvax controlled system to find a Korvax to hire for our base. Ah! See anything interesting? No? Me either. Well, there's a bunch of copper down there. It's not terribly interesting. What's that? Building. Alright. Oh. This is one of the ones that is locked and patrolled by sentinel sentries, but we can bust it open. A couple of strafing runs. Where's the front door? There it is. We're going to need to make another pass. I lost it. Wow, we just suddenly started taking some massive frame hits. What's happening? What is suddenly happening? Oh, that's a resource depot. Oh. Yeah, we'll take some of that. Alright. Let's try not to lose it this time. That's really useful. Not that we're really doing anything that... Wow, what's happening with the frames all of a sudden? Did we get them all? We got them all. Alright. Let's just see if we can let those sentinels chill out and go back to attacking this other thing. Was this it? I think this was it. Yep, this was it. Just gotta find the front door again. Alright, doors blown open. Now I just need to let these sentinels chill out for a minute. For 30 seconds to be exact. Ooh, that's a big creature. Bunch of damaged machinery down here. What happened all of a sudden? Frames. Alright, sentinels are almost done. And we're good to go. Now, is this... This is not... That's the resource depot again. Yes, I know I'm hitting stuff. It's fine. We'll be fine. Relax. Hello, Sentinels. I was not just here shooting lasers at your facility. I swear, that was another guy. We look similar. He's my cousin. Wasn't me. Yep. What happened here? Why are all the alarms going off? Did someone just blow the door open with a big laser cannon? Hulan Warp Otan. Starship has obscured the information on the primary terminal. I can only make out a few words. If I can work out what was being worked on here, I can restart the workflow and restore operations. Warp. Warp indicates what? Starship? Hulan Warp Otand. Hulan Warp Otand. It could either be Starship or Freighter. I'm going to go with Starship. I failed to access the Resident Warrior's workflow. The installation remains offline. Is that it? I can't try again or anything? Of course not. Man. I had 50-50 shot and I blew it. So all we get are some lousy nanites. And a locked door that requires an Alice Pass V2 to open, which I don't have. I don't know how to make. Well, that was a bust. See if there's any buried... There's some buried tech. Close. Oop, and there's a creature I've never scanned. Okay. That was the Sentinel, I think. Was that the Sentinel? Looking for more buried tech and not finding it. Big mound of copper there. And one buried tech module. Alright, well, one's better than none, I guess. Oh, I mean, you can't... It just doesn't work at all with this rifle. Oh, hello. Send the rusted metal up to the freighter. Oxygen capsule. I need Alice passes, which I can create, but we're not here looking for that stuff. We're looking for my buried tech module, which is where? Right there. Really? Inventory's full, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. Does our bolt caster need any recharging? Alright, I'll put some more ammo in that. And does that free up an inventory slot? Almost. Alright, that'll do. Alright, my inventory's full with all that good stuff that we got from blowing up the resource depot. So, I'm not going to argue with that. It's a lot of good stuff there. But there's another buried tech module, fairly close, as long as this storm doesn't get us. Oh, there's another one up there. That one's even closer. Let's get that one first. Okay. Yeah, I'm itching to swap this rifle for a pistol. So I can do my fancy boost jumps. Seriously, once you're able to boost jump like that, it changes the whole flavor of the game, because stuff that would have been, you would have been like, oh, that's too far away, I'm not even going to bother, is now totally within reach for you. You can get there in no time. Alright. It's really cold out here. Why don't we dig ourselves a hole for a second? Now that's just going to stabilize the temperatures. It's not going to restore my protection. But I'll just throw a little sodium in there. We got plenty to spare. Have I scanned you? Yes. And you're not a predator. You don't look like a predator. No, it eats copyright. Carbon and oxygen from these trees. That's nice. Almost. All right, good. We banked some good blueprints there, or the salvage modules that you use to obtain blueprints anyway. I think that's probably going to be it. Building over there. What am I scanning? Some kind of plant? What are you? You eat frostwort. Should we go check out whatever that unknown building was over there? There's an alien artifact close. But it is cold out here. Let's just head back. Won't pick up anything interesting along the way like this sodium. Useless. You're really not gaining any kind of advantage by boosting when you're just sprinting. You've got no speed boost off of that. Alright, now we used up all that pure ferrite. Should we get a little bit more before we head back, or get back in the ship? Oh, nope, maybe not. Okay, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, now, I think we have to, do we have to be up in space to see the galaxy map? Yeah, we do. Alright, let's get up into orbit. And see if we're getting an indicator for where we have to go to hire this guy. Nope. I guess we just have to find ourselves a Corvex controlled area. This is the dominant life. Okay, the dominant life form here is Corvax, so we could head that way. That is Vy'keen. Alright, so we just need to put some hyperdrive fuel in our ship and we can zip over to this next system here. Hyperdrive fuel. We gotta unload all this cool stuff we picked up too. Hyperdrive fuel, we need antimatter, which requires chromatic metal, which we don't have enough. We need to head back to base. This isn't... We're not really in a situation... Oh, that unknown grave. We want to check that out too. But I think we're closer to base here. We should just head back to base for a minute. Right? Base? Base is where? This is the planet with the base on it, right? Oh, good. Ships for us to blow up. We need ships to blow up. And if we go over here near this freighter fleet, well, that I don't really want the freighter fleet to help out because we want credit for these kills. Come here. Yeah, we didn't want your help. Oh, just one? One measly little... Okay. Whatever. Alright. Again, the search for the base. Why is it so hard to find my base? What's that big thing floating out there? That gives me silver. This one gives me silver. Guys, there's the marker for my base has it disappeared? There it is, right underneath us. That's why we couldn't see it. It was right underneath us. Whoa. Sorry. Okay, let us unload all this good stuff we got from blowing up that resource depot. And then we can continue on our merry way. We are selling, I don't know what the dioxide's used for. Enriched carbon. We are selling thermal condensate. We are selling lemium. And after that, I think that's going to do it, really. We don't want to sell anything else. More thermic condensate. Here, wait a minute. Is that 468,000, almost $500,000 for this thermic condensate that we picked up from the resource depot? That's good. We'll hang on to the platinum. Now we've got 4.5 million units, guys. We are in good shape to buy something nifty soon. But for the time being, we need to make more chromatic metal. Let's pick up the condensed carbon out of here and put in some copper. Do I have more copper? Is that it for copper? Just this one thing of copper, huh? Guess we need to go copper shopping. Shopping for copper. But I think with that, we're going to call it an episode here, guys. We haven't made a ton of progress. We did get ourselves an overseer for our base. We expanded our base a little bit. Started expanding it anyway. Now we're looking for a scientist to add to our base. And we're sitting on a good stash of cash here. So we want to learn how to make the frigate fuel so that we can send our fleet out on missions. We still got a lot of stuff that we want to be doing here. So tune in next time. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the No Man's Sky next playthrough. And then the next episode, we'll try to progress even farther along with all the stuff that we want to be doing. Stay safe, survivors.